If you're looking for a sun-swept getaway on a beach and you want to find that perfect beach for you, here is our list of the top 20 beach destinations in the world. We hope you find that perfect getaway for your travels. Maui, Hawaii. This place has often been revered and talked about for its natural beauty, from its beaches that have gold sand to its rainforests, all born from this volcanic activity, its birthplace out of volcanic activity. The first time I visited this place was when I was 6 years old and my mother brought me, and we still have fond memories and pictures of this place. The marine life that thrives here is vast, and it makes for great snorkeling if you love to take a little bit of time and enjoy the sea underwater. This is one of the finest places in the world to do it. And if you and your group are looking for luxury travel, you can find luxury accommodations galore across the island, and you can also find beautiful little towns to stay in if that's more your style, if that's more your speed. If exploring cultures when you travel is your thing, then you'll enjoy the traditional festivals that are offered around this island. Bora Bora, French Polynesia. And if you're anything like me and many other travelers, you'll remember seeing that fantastic picture of the bungalows hovering out over the water. That image alone has such an impact that when it comes to tropical beach getaways, it's an image that immediately comes to my mind. This place also has a volcano as part of its birth story. You can wake up in the morning, dip into the water, and go snorkeling. There's also chances to swim with all sorts of marine life. I'm more of a observe them from the dock kind of a traveler. Phuket, Thailand. Phuket is the largest of all the islands in Thailand, and it's a mix of beach and landmark and, of course, a party atmosphere that goes along with that. There are Chinese and Indian and European influences that have blended with Thai culture to give us a unique fusion of the world. I've always been fascinated with Buddhist practices, and you can find them across the island, in temples and statues, and in the religious practices of the people here. I've been a vegetarian for most of my life, and Phuket actually has a vegetarian festival. It's a budget-easy and tropical getaway that makes for an excellent stay. The Seychelles. The Seychelles are a group of 115 islands that are found in the Indian Ocean. This place is well known for its massive rock formations and for its luxury getaways on little private islands. If you're a traveler that loves to take in lush natural beauty and you want to combine that with a beach day, this would be a perfect getaway for you. It's a remarkably peaceful getaway, and it didn't even have any people living here permanently until around the 18th century. Fiji. In the South Pacific, we find Fiji. It's a group of islands, around 300 islands, and it's famous for its beautiful clear waters, coral reefs, and the really friendly people who live there. It was born out of volcanic activity as well, and it has lush landscapes that are proof for its fertile and green grounds. For a long time, Fiji had its own thing going where chiefs ran the entire community. Across the island, there were different chiefdoms. Then the British colonized the place, but in 1970, the Fijian people regained their independence. It's a reasonably priced vacation, and it offers a lot for adventure travelers and people who just want to have a beer on the beach. The Maldives. The Maldives are a group of 1,000 islands in the Indian Ocean. And of all the countries in Asia, this is actually the smallest. Many of the islands here are actually the tip tops of ancient volcanoes, and they just sit barely above the water. There are all kinds of underwater activities to do, and you can even have a meal in a restaurant under the water. And it's this underwater living experience, where you can even stay in an underwater villa if you wanted to, that makes this place stand out among all the others on this list. If you're on your honeymoon, or if you have kids with you that really adore fish, it would be a perfect place to stay. Bali, Indonesia. Bali is a really popular place to visit for a couple different reasons. It has a rare combination of fantastic scenery, fantastic beaches, and a spiritual element, a strong heritage that comes from Hinduism and Hindu influences. There are Hindu temples and Hindu traditions across the island. There are also retreats across this island and on the beaches, so if you're looking for a relaxing getaway, you can find that here too. So if you want a deeper dive into religious practices, the religious practices of Hinduism specifically, and the fantastic scenery and relaxation of a beach where you can do some underwater adventure, this is the place for you. Turks and Caicos. Turks and Caicos is a fantastic little place in the Caribbean. It's actually a British territory in the Caribbean. The main island is Provo, and that's how you get to and from this place. And Provo's got all kinds of luxury stays, resorts, shops, and restaurants, but the highlight of this place is a 14-mile-long barrier reef. There's lots of affordable places on the main islands, but the private islands are known really for their luxury and for their exclusivity. So if privacy is at the top of your agenda, you can likely find it here. Cancun, Mexico. Cancun is a fantastically popular getaway for many people in North America, certainly for my family and friends. And it's a great place to get away to. It's a quick, easy destination to get to. And you have the bonus of the fantastically friendly and kind Mexican people. It's a really tourist-heavy destination, and all-inclusive resorts tend to be the go-to for a lot of people, but they're not the only option, of course. History lovers who choose to travel here can take in Mayan ruins like Tulum and Chichen Itza. So with a healthy dose of history, a beautiful dash of vibrant traditions, and stunning beaches, you can be sure that Cancun can deliver a wonderful stay. Barbados. This Caribbean island has a long history in the sugar trade, and its historic bridge town is also a UNESCO site. It's still really easy to see the influence of the British across the island. Cruise ships make their comings and goings regularly around this island. Travelers here can enjoy the beaches and the botanical gardens here that are fabulous, and they can also take in a game of cricket, which is a popular tradition here. Santorini, Greece. Santorini is a really fantastic option for a beach getaway, because in addition to the beaches, you get this really rich cultural experience of the Greek islands, along with a fantastic historical experience, or the potential for one, where you can explore ruins that date back into antiquity. So get this place was actually a center for the Minoan civilization. How cool is that? And if you come here, you get to experience fantastic Mediterranean food in the Greek style. You can access boutique hotels and shops, cafes, and have a fantastic stay, all with a relatively reasonable price. It's a great beach getaway, and for me, the top draw of this place is that you can access so many other fantastic locations really easily. So you have a great list of options just waiting for you to decide which one you want to explore. The Amalfi Coast, Italy. I've covered the Amalfi Coast in detail in a dedicated video which you can explore in a link below, but here we're going to cover it briefly. Whenever I think of Mediterranean luxury, this is the place that comes to mind. Roman emperors used to visit this place for their holidays, if that gives you any indication. The Amalfi Coast is around 30 miles, just over 30 miles, or around 50 kilometers long, and there are more than a dozen fantastic places to visit, towns to see. So it can really be best explored by taking a ride in a car or bus along the coast and stopping for a couple of days in the towns that you like most. It's also very popular to make the trip by boat, and it's known for its luxury travel, but there are also affordable options in these towns. It's a place worth wandering through. Ibiza, Spain. Ibiza is, as it comes to mind for most people, a party island. But there's more to it than that. There's an old town there that's a really fantastic getaway for a daytime stroll. You can walk these narrow little cobblestone streets and find cafes and boutique shops that are just wonderful, unique experiences. Travelers here can take boats to find hidden little coves around the island, and retreats are really popular here too, yoga retreats in particular. So I would say that if you're looking for beach by day, club by night kind of beach getaway experience, this is the place for you. Nice, France. Nice is part of the French Riviera, the Côte d'Azur. It actually dates back to an ancient Greek settlement called Nicaea, though I imagine because of the stellar beauty and accessibility of the place, it was popular for long before that. Since it's part of the French Riviera, it has all the modern and luxurious amenities you could hope for, in addition to the beaches. Travelers here can take a stroll down the promenade and enjoy cultural and historic landmarks, even take in the Matisse Museum if they're so inclined. If you like to gamble, Monaco isn't far away. So it's a great stay for people who want to explore and experience the history and culture of the French Riviera and have a beach and a boat ride to go along with it. Cornwall, England. Cornwall is a seasonal beach getaway, different from the tropical beaches that have been on this list so far. It has its golden beaches, but it's got these rugged cliffs and a long-standing maritime history. Fishing villages dot this beautiful coast and make for an authentic travel experience. And by that I mean you can see how the people there actually live. It's not as tourist-heavy as some of the other locations on this list. Book-loving travelers might enjoy the fact that there are myths and folklore that connect this place, parts of this place, to the legends of King Arthur. I have so often enjoyed my interactions with the lovely British people. Costa del Sol, Spain. Costa del Sol is the sun coast of Spain. It's a stunning combination of ancient history, and beautiful beaches. If you're a golfer or if you're traveling with one, you should know that this place has some of the finest golf courses in the world. You can spend a day in the mountains and an afternoon on the beach. Or you can just take it oh so easy and relax in Spanish style. The Gold Coast, Australia. Australia's Gold Coast is a part of Queensland. Travelers come here for a lot of reasons. There are theme parks to explore for the whole family. Surfing is, of course, popular around this area and several other parts of Australia. And it's got access to all the modern amenities of Australia's city life. If you want to take long strolls down a beach of golden sand, you're not going to find beaches longer or more goldener than this one. If you're an adventure traveler who's particularly keen on water sports, or if you're looking for that family-friendly destination, this is an excellent option for you. If you want to spend a little time catching up on your sunshine, then this is the place to do it. Cape Cod, USA. Cape Cod, Massachusetts is a getaway that's really popular in the northeastern United States. It was originally a collection of fishing villages, and it was also one of the earliest settlement sites for Puritans arriving in the United States. But in the 19th century, or around the 19th century, it became a really popular getaway destination for city dwellers who wanted to just escape the town for a little while. It's a seasonal getaway, and it has unique geography in the form of these tidal plains, these outwash plains as they're called, that are really unique to the region. If you're a traveler looking for a maritime beach experience, this is the place, or certainly one of them. Zanzibar, Tanzania. Zanzibar is found off the coast of Tanzania. In this little beach getaway, Swahili culture has been fused, mixed, blended with African, Arab, and European influences. It was a center in the spice trade, so it has all these different cultures that have come together over time to get what they could from the place, really. It's a tropical beach getaway where you can explore an old town known as Stone Town, and you can find spice plantations and also some diving spots that are truly exceptional. It's a wander-worthy location, of course, and the Indian Ocean makes for a spectacular sight, and the history of this place is phenomenal, but it's not a cheap visit, certainly compared to other stops in Africa. But if you want to experience these fantastic white sand beaches and this island paradise, you might find it worth your while. Bondi Beach, Australia. It's a famous destination for people in and out of the country. It's a great place to get started if you want to learn how to surf. Bondi is a city beach, so it has all the amenities and it's easy access for people that are staying nearby. If you're a city lover who wants a getaway, do yourself a favor, stay in Sydney and visit Bondi.